Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Hastings High School Jazz Ensemble under the direction of Mr. Jim Jacobson. Let's give them another round of applause. Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Awards Night. Tonight we are celebrating the academic excellence of our students, the high-quality fine arts, and then the service that these students have demonstrated in our community. So students, congratulations. We're very proud of you. We're very thankful for all of the things that you give to our school. My name is Mike Johnson. It's my pleasure to serve as Hastings High School principal. And tonight really is a celebration of the values that bring our schools together. We have an incredible school, the finest school in the area. We have strong academics, athletics, and fine arts. We have a positive school climate in which the community is a part of that, and we promote the value of service. So again, thank you and welcome tonight. There are two parts to tonight's awards night. We have our academic awards, and then we have our scholarship portion of the evening. And could you please open up your program and let's take a look at that scholarship portion. On the left-hand side, you will see that we have scholarships. And please pay close attention to that we have some incredible scholarships and donors who are willing to put money and give it in the hands of students to try and better their lives and create more memories. When I think of their donors, I think of two things. I think of creating memories and also the service. We have businesses and organizations that want to provide an opportunity for students. And then we have memorial scholarships. And if you think of that, they're creating a scholarship in memory of someone, and they're taking that lasting memory and trying to connect the memory of that person with what they see in an applicant going off to college to help them create memories for themselves. And it's really an empowering way that a family or an organization can memorialize someone is through a scholarship. The scholarship process is anonymous. The students will apply without a name, and it's the donors themselves that go through and select the students. So tonight is the first time that the students know what scholarship that they've received, and then they get to meet the actual donors and put a name with the face, and it's the start of a great relationship. Our donors are here with us tonight, and I'd like to have them stand just for a second here. And I know donors don't like the recognition, but donors for scholarships and presenters, if you would please stand up. I want to recognize you. Let's give them a round of applause. Tonight we have them, they're giving out 111 scholarships in the value of $154,900 right here in Hastings. Congratulations again, donors, and thank you so much for your service. As I said, our program is divided into two spots, and we have on our screen here, we have the program in which it'll take place, and it will follow through according to the program, but it also gives an idea, and we have presenters that are here, and then we say that who's next. So we know that the Gunter Family Scholarship will be giving, and we know the first recipient is Paul Wilson. And so Paul, everyone will be watching you, so we need to have you go to the side of the stage. So our donors, when you see your name, and students, when you see your name for a scholarship or an award, please line up on the side of the stage. So go ahead and let's do that right now for Paul and the Gunters. And while the presenter is here at the podium, we would like you to speak clearly and loudly into the microphone. And students, we want to see you. So you will see 3 pieces of blue tape on the floor, and we want you to stand here next to the donor so we can really see you and hear the great things about you. Afterwards, the donor and the student will have a picture taken that a copy will be given to each, the family as well as the student. And so we'll have you go backstage, and Mr. Denny Beck will be back there taking our pictures. If we could take a look at the back page, I'd like to recognize some people. First and foremost, students, congratulations and thank you for everything you give our schools. This is the finest school in our area, and it's because of you and the people that are in this community. And we're in awe of the things that you do in the many different ways, students. So thank you, and please continue to keep up the good work on our behalf. We'd like to send our appreciation to all of the donors and the scholarship award presenters. Mr. Lynn Warren, I'll introduce in just a minute, is our Master of Ceremonies. We have two of our staff people that really organize the scholarship and the academic award portion. We'd like to thank Lynn Colvin and Sue Besco. Our music provided tonight was Jim Jacobson and the Jazz Ensemble, and we had a donor gathering prior to this with Dr. Scheutzger and the Hastings High School Orchestra. Again, Mr. Denny Beck will be taking our pictures. I'd like to thank Chris Mommer for her help with food service for the donors. Mrs. Kia Kroon for her help with the flowers. Mrs. Castle on the PowerPoint. Again, students, for your hard work. Parents, thank you for encouraging your children and being a valued member of that partnership that we have. Students, it's not a bad night to go home and say thanks to mom and dad before you ask for the car keys. Just go ahead and say thank you. We have projects in the auditorium lobby, some art displays and work of our students. And then we have Mr. Josh McClay, who is seated here as an assistant principal who oversees the entire award. And helping him tonight is our junior class vice president, Trey Rogers. So let's have a round of applause for the people that helped put this together. And to get things rolling tonight, let's welcome our MC, Mr. Lynn Warren. Mr. Lynn Warren grew up in Nebraska. We can clap for Lynn. He loves recognition. Mr. Lynn Warren grew up in Nebraska and graduated from Hastings College and developed a strong work ethic and a passion for the arts. He came to Hastings 33 years ago along with his wife Kathy, and Lynn and Kathy have been influencing our schools and our community for 33 years. Lynn started the vocal music program in terms of getting it to a nationally recognized program and started a very successful show choir program. The success being the number of people that have been touched by that program. There are probably years when we could have had better or more sophisticated choirs, but that's not the point. The point is Lynn is a teacher at heart, and he wants to provide those opportunities for students who may not otherwise have had them and push them to do things that they couldn't do. In retirement, he's going to work with Gateway Music Travel to help other groups of musical groups travel throughout the world, and he will also be selling real estate. Just a little plug for you there, Lynn. Let's welcome our MC, Mr. Lynn Warren.
Good evening. It's been a great 33 years teaching at Hastings High School, and I'm very honored to be presenting the scholarships and awards to these well-deserving students. Let's start celebrating all their accomplishments. First up is the Nicholas Gunter Memorial Scholarship, presented by John, Hayden, and Darcy Gunter.
My dad had to work, so he won't be here. But on behalf of my family and Nick's son, Hayden, it is with great honor that we award the 8th Annual Nicholas Gunter Scholarship to Paul Wilson. Congratulations and best of luck in your future nursing career.
Next up is the Youth Impact Council Scholarship, presented by Amy Rowan and Sarah Lawrence.
Hi, I'm Amy from the YMCA. Good evening, I'm Sarah Lawrence with Hastings Community Ed, and we are the advisors for Youth Impact Council, and we would like to congratulate Madison on receiving the scholarship this year.
Richard Welshons will be presenting the Welshons Family Scholarship.
The Welshons Scholarship was started by my father, and he still maintains it, as do my brother and I, David. And this year we're pleased to present our scholarships to Levi O'Toole and Cameron Walker.
Next up is the Richard J. Larson Scholarship.
The Richard J. Larson Scholarship is given by Mr. Richard Larson, a former educator in Hastings Public Schools. Mr. Larson knew the impact of education and has left a legacy to ensure that each year a student graduating from Hastings High School will have some financial help in pursuing a college education. He has asked the Hastings Public School Foundation to choose a student who has faced some challenges in their young lives with the hope of helping that student soar past all that adversity. And we're pleased to give this award to Cody Wagner.
Richard Welshons will also be presenting the Miller Oys Memorial Scholarship.
The Miller Oys Scholarship is given by an anonymous donor who graduated from the Hastings High School many decades ago. This donor appreciates the education he received in Hastings High School and the support found in our community. The scholarship is named Miller Oys Scholarship to honor two people who were influential in his life, one an educator and the other a business person in the community. This scholarship is given annually to one student who intends to pursue a career in science or medicine. This year's goes to Marie Aschenbach.
Next up is the Leon M. Keene Scholarship.
The Leona Keene Scholarship, this fund was established by Mr. Richard Larson in memory of a woman who was very kind to him when he was a child. Richard was not an A student, but Mrs. Keene believed in him and believed he could achieve great successes in life. This scholarship is given annually to a student who has demonstrated motivation to succeed. This year we give the award to Brianna Frayling.
The Wagner Schneider Family Scholarship will be presented by Fran and Kyle Schneider.
My recipient of this scholarship is Georgia Illa, who has worked very, very hard these last years in Hastings. I don't know, where are you going on to college?
Central College
Central College?
in Pella.
Okay, well, I award this scholarship to you from my family. Congratulations.
Fran will also be presenting the Hertogs Family Education Foundation Scholarship.
Sam Hertogs was my very, very dear friend, and he lived in this community for years, as many of you may know him. When Sam passed away, he told me that this is one of the positions I was going to be doing. I said, oh, really? Okay. So this scholarship is given to Victoria Lilly. Congratulations, Victoria.
The Wally Pettit Memorial Scholarship will be presented by Dawn Wigness.
I am honored again this year to present the Wally Pettit Memorial Scholarship. My father would be so proud to have a female going into the animal science field. Wally Pettit quit school in 9th grade to haul fluid milk and help in the family farm. He owned and operated multiple businesses in his lifetime, but his first love was always working on his hobby farm or in his cattle ranch in Montana. We are so excited for you, Paige, as you achieve your goals and dreams. Congratulations.
Dawn will also be presenting the Penny Pettit Memorial Scholarship.
Okay, I'm also honored again to present the Penny Pettit Memorial Scholarship. My mother was a proud graduate of Hastings High School, class of '52. She would be so excited, Lauren, that you are going on to cosmetology school. My mom always took great pride in how she looked, whether she was meeting friends for lunch or digging in her flower gardens. Her granddaughters say she left a little sparkle everywhere she went, and I hope, Lauren, you can do the same. Congratulations.
The David Wigness Jr. Scholarship will be presented by Desi Wigness and Danielle Lewicki.
Our brother always lived his life to the fullest and viewed his life as limitless. And if he wanted to do something, then dang it, he was going to do it.
His favorite saying was, "Say I won't and I will." He worked hard but always found time for things that he loved, like random acts of kindness, making jokes constantly, laughing, traveling, seeing his buds, and spending quality time with his family. In high school, David spent his time doing many different art classes. Every choir class he could, show choir all 4 years, Overflow, and Young Life, which is why we chose Lydia for his first scholarship. They spent their time doing a few of the same things in high school and both worked very hard to accomplish what they wanted. We are happy to award Lydia with the first David Wignes Jr. Memorial Scholarship and would like to wish her the very best of luck in the next year of Forensic Science School. Congratulations.
Jake Papel and Aaron Gessner will be presenting the Vermilion State Bank Scholarship.
The Vermilion Bank is proud to give this year's scholarship to Ian Sundberg. Congratulations.
The Vermilion Elevator Scholarship will be presented by Greg Reese.
We're very excited for this year's Vermilion Elevator recipient, Dylan Chamberlain. This fall, Dylan will be attending UND in pursuit of a engineering degree. A little tidbit, one of the questions on the application was, towards the end was, if you were on an island and you could only bring 3 things, Dylan chose, he stated, I would bring a boat, a motor, and gasoline. This young man thinks outside the box, and I'm sure he will go far. Congratulations, Dylan.
The United Way of Hastings Live United Scholarship will be presented by Mary Mellick.
Hi, I'm Mary Mellick with the United Way of Hastings. I'm the Executive Director, and on behalf of the United Way of Hastings Board of Directors, we are very happy to present Emily Johnson with the United Way of Hastings Live United Scholarship. Congratulations, Emily.
Andrea Coleman, Allie Fairbanks, and Robin Smith will be presenting the TLC of Hastings Pregnancy Resource Center Scholarship.
I'm Allie Fairbanks. I'm on the board of Hastings TLC. This is Andrea Coleman, the Executive Director, and Robin Smith is also on the board, and we are honored to present our scholarship to Mackenzie Kilmer.
The Smead Manufacturing Scholarship will be presented by Dan Wagner.
On behalf of Sharon Avent and the Smead Manufacturing Company, we'd like to award this scholarship to Alexandra Amy. Thank you.
Dan will also be presenting the John Peter Hoffman Scholarship.
There we go. On behalf of Sharon, also I'd like to present, on behalf of, in memorial of her brother, John Peter, to Joshua Shuffles. Thank you.
And Dan will also present the Harold Hoffman Scholarship.
How you doing? Congratulations. I'd like to present the Harold Hoffman Scholarship to Judd O'Connor.
The Senior Center Service Scholarship will be presented by Bob and Jean Filkins.
Well, I'm Bob, and this is Gene, and we're from the Hastings Senior Center, and we are proud to give this scholarship to Morgan Schultz.
Brian and Mary Schomer will be presenting the Schomer Insurance Community Service Scholarship.
Be happy they got a hold of this page before I got here tonight because it was about 8 pages long. Tonight marks the first time that the Schomer Insurance Community Service Scholarship will be awarded. It's our hopes to be a part of this scholarship for a program for many, many years. And when I asked Mary and Marissa what they wanted to say tonight, their response from Marissa was quite simple. Dear God, do not make me talk, I'll cry. So you're stuck with me. The Schomer Insurance Community Service Scholarship has 3 basic criteria. The recipient needs to have a strong and diverse history of giving back to the community. Another thing we were looking for was a kid who was able to balance academics with other activities. We didn't look at GPA, but we looked at someone we felt had a solid drive to become well-rounded. Finally, we looked at kids who were involved in music because, well, we have a special place in our heart for musicians in our family. In looking through the scholarship applications, man, it wasn't easy. There were a lot of kids who fit this criteria, and that just shows how awesome Hastings is. However, we know for a fact that we picked a winner and are honored that Elizabeth Piney is the first recipient of the Schomer Insurance Community Service Scholarship. Congratulations.
Brian and Marissa Schomer will be presenting the Ray and Eileen Schomer Family Memorial Scholarship.
This is also a first. The Ray and Eileen Schomer Family Memorial Scholarship is an honor to my dad and mom. Mom was a 1947 graduate of Hastings High School, and Dad was, well, not so studious. He was, however, a World War II veteran, Bronze Star and Purple Heart, being wounded twice in action, and he was on the beaches of Normandy on D-Day. Rumor has it that he was a very good athlete, which something that apparently has skipped a generation or two. His biggest battle in life was not the war, but it was alcohol, which he was also able to defeat. Unfortunately, the victory was short-lived as he passed away from a massive heart attack in 1970 at the age of 46, leaving Mom with my sisters Maureen and Susan, who were in their mid to late teens, and a somewhat rambunctious and curious and maybe a little mischievous almost 4-year-old. And he said she had to figure it out, and she did. Mom was our rock, our pillar, our cornerstone, and until last May 14th, we thought we knew what we had. But this past year, we've realized what we lost. As Ben Utek said last night at Lynn Warren's celebration, what we have is memories. And what great memories of Mom, Maureen, my sister Susan, myself, and all of our family have. This scholarship is in honor of Dad and Mom because Hastings in general and Hastings High School is very special to them. My sisters and I are graduates of Hastings High School. All of our kids, including Marissa, are graduates of Hastings High School with the exception of the baby, my son Brett, who will be graduating in a few short weeks. Mom taught us all some very important lessons over the years, to be sure, and to be honest, I think I hear her more now that she's gone than I did when she was here. Dad and Mom loved music and the arts, and while Mom could not carry a tune in a bucket with a handle, she sang like there was no tomorrow. The first thing that our family looked at when we all got together down at the Breakaway Arts Cafe, we thought it was a fitting place, was somebody who loved music and gave their music freely. We again didn't look at the GPA, but we looked at somebody who really cared and just wanted to share that music. And if anyone knows this young lady to our right, your left, she shares her music. We know we found the right person in Catherine McCord because she epitomizes a love for music and sharing it with others. We appreciate this, and we know that Mom and Dad are looking down with a big smile on their face right now. Congratulations.
The Regina Auxiliary Scholarship will be presented by Mark Dempsey and Shar Castle.
Shar and I would like to present the Regina Auxiliary Scholarships to Jennifer Kadelka and Joshua Meiser.
The Ricky Berg Memorial Scholarship will be presented by Mike, Kelly, Abby, and Molly.
On behalf of the friends and family of Ricky Berg, we are happy to present this, the Ricky Berg Memorial Scholarship to Ovi Embu.
Jim Weinzettel will be presenting the Premier Bank Minnesota Scholarship.
Hello, Lucia Barbeau and myself, Tanya Dolan, are here in place of Jim Weinzettel tonight for Premier Bank Minnesota, and we're happy to announce that we're awarding our scholarship to Alex King.
Next up is the Hastings Area Rotary Scholarship, presented by John Hanson.
Each year, the Hastings Area Rotary selects 2 scholarship recipients who best exemplify Rotary's mission, which is to provide service above self. And so these 2 students did a particularly good job of not thinking beyond their day-to-day activities as to how they could help the community around them. So it's my great pleasure to present the scholarships this year to Livia Tranier and Nathaniel Gadisa.
The Power Within Chiropractic Scholarship will be presented by Dr. Bethany Schatz.
Hi, so on behalf of Power Within Chiropractic, we're excited to give our award to Kylie, who is interested in the health sciences.
Amy Smith, Virginia Vandervest, and Kathy Trout will be presenting the Order of Eastern Star Electa Chapter 11 Scholarship.
I'm Virginia Vandervest, and I'm representing the other 2 people tonight, and it is my pleasure to congratulate Jennifer on winning the Order of the Eastern Star Scholarship this year.
The Nick Clare Memorial Scholarship will be presented by Marie and Ron Clare.
Good evening. Ron couldn't make it tonight, but our daughter Jen is here to help, and Jen is Nick's sister. Nick died in 2001. He was a 1996 graduate of Hastings High School. He was very involved in both school and community activities, so we're very happy to be able to present the scholarship to Madison Liefeld. Madison is going to be attending the University of Wisconsin at Madison, and she'll be majoring in math and Spanish, and she has also been involved in community and school activities. Congratulations, Madison.
The Mike Krantz Scholarship Fund Scholarship will be presented by Maureen Krantz.
Oops,
drops it all. I am pleased to once again be here to award this scholarship. This year, we're happy to give it to Victoria Brake. One of the criteria for this scholarship is involvement in high school sports. Anyone who knew Mike knew he was one heck of a football, basketball, and baseball player. So I'm excited to give this to Victoria. Thank you.
Abra Hovgaard will be presenting the Mike Hovgaard Leadership Scholarship.
Good evening. My name is Abra Hovgaard, and I'm here tonight with my mom, Cindy, and my wife, Holly. And together we're here to present the Mike Hovgaard Leadership Scholarship. This scholarship was started in 2014 in honor of my father, and it's awarded annually to a student who we feel embodies the values that were so important to my dad. Things like giving back to the community, being a leader in the community, and being true to yourself. And we're really excited that we found Laura to present this award to, because in looking at her application, we were so impressed with all the community involvement that she's had. FFA, 4-H, National Honor Society, and Spanish Honor Society, just to name a few. So we want to congratulate her and wish her luck in her endeavor to be an agriculture teacher. So congratulations, Laura.
The Mid-Country Bank Scholarship will be presented by Jody Kronk.
I am pleased to award this year's Mid-Country Bank Scholarship to Alexander Siebenaler.
The Mitchell Lucas Memorial Scholarship will be presented by Mackenzie and Tom Kennedy.
We are happy to award Colton with this year's Mitchell Lucas Memorial Scholarship. Colton was chosen because of similar traits and interests that my brother had. Like Mitchell, Colton realizes the importance of working hard and taking things seriously, but also making time to have fun, especially with outdoor activities like four-wheeling, hunting, fishing, and of course, having a great shot on the trap shooting team. My brother was never a crowd follower and certainly didn't seem to care much of what people thought of him. That was one of the things we loved about him. Colton wrote in his essay that he'd tell his freshman self that it's important to choose your own interests, not follow what the crowd is doing, or worry what others think of you. We hope you remember these words as you enter your freshman year at Minnesota State University, Mankato. We wish Colton the best of luck as he goes on to study engineering next year. Congratulations, Colton.
Bruce Goblersch will be presenting the Merchants Bank Scholarship.
On behalf of Merchants Bank, I'm very pleased and honored to present this year's scholarship to Molly Maher. Congratulations, Molly.
The Lyle Russell VFW 1210 Scholarship will be presented by Louis Pavel and George Jones.
Good evening. Lyle Russell, Veterans of Foreign Wars Post-1210, has a long and proud tradition of supporting the area's veterans, youth, and the community of Hastings since 1929. This year, we're pleased to increase the number of our scholarships from 3 to 4 to further support and invest in the future of our community's youth. Our recipients were selected based on those students that best represent the VFW's values, such as promote patriotism, honor military service, care to veterans and families, and service to the community. I am honored to announce this year's recipients of our Patriot Scholarship. They are Megan Schoen, Taylor Kleiss, Macy Pollard, and Abigail Cadeau.
The Joel Selesky Family Scholarship will be presented by Joel Selesky.
Good evening. My name is Joel Selesky. This scholarship is a pay-it-forward endeavor. Many years ago, in 1996, when I graduated from this high school, I was the recipient of the Welshans Family Scholarship, which was presented here earlier this evening. This is our 11th year contributing to the local scholarship program. I'm humbled to give back to this program that I was once on the receiving end of from the Hastings community. We strive to look for hardworking, self-motivated individuals who are productive not only in their studies, but in sports, community, and church activities as well. It's always a challenge with so many talented students to pick from. This year, our choice for the 2017 scholarships are Molly Utek and Jacob Brown.
Jill Reagan Scully will be presenting the Impressive Windows, Interior Sewing, and Design Scholarship.
The Impressive Windows and Interiors Sewing and Design Scholarship is awarded to an above-average student who is involved in their community, interested in design or a related field. It gives me great pleasure to present this year's scholarship to Ms. Danielle Roberts.
The Hoffman and McNamara Scholarship will be presented by Susan Hoffman.
Hi, I'm here tonight to present the Hoffman and McNamara Scholarship Award to a very deserving individual who has always given her best. She plans to continue her education this fall at the University of Minnesota, studying education, possibly political science. This is my granddaughter, Elizabeth Mann. Congratulations.
Anita Balls and Barb Tudorol will be presenting the HHS Class of 1966 50-Year Reunion Scholarship.
Hi, I'm Anita Balls. I also graduated from Hastings High School 50 years ago. I'm standing here with my fellow classmate, Barb Nelson Tudoro. We were both members of the class of 1966. We held our 50-year class reunion last fall and decided at that time to present 2 scholarships to graduating seniors. Our only criteria was that to be average to good, normal students, but to have parents. Well, we thought it'd be parents, now it's grandparents that have graduated also from Hastings High, close in years with us. One, I believe, has a grandparent in the class of 66, and the other one was like 64, 65, something like that. So congratulations, Anna Brown.
For the second award for the class of 1966, we presented to Andrew Miller.
John Balls will be presenting the Balls Family Scholarship.
This is the first year for the Balls Family Scholarship. We're pleased to join the program. Our scholarship criteria was a student who was planning on continuing his education at a vocational school, and this year's winner, Justin Diaz, will be attending Dunwoody.
The Hastings Women's Tennis League Scholarship will be presented by Missy Williams.
The recipient of this year's Hastings Women's Tennis League Scholarship is Sarah Lund.
Dr. Diane Brown and Dr. Tony Kologi will be presenting the Hastings Veterinary Clinic Scholarship.
Our Hastings Veterinary Clinic Scholarship goes to Ann Bacon. Congratulations, Ann.
The Hastings Men's League Tennis Scholarship will be presented by Pete Zach. Rochelle Nielsen.
New and improved version of pizza. All right. On behalf of the Hastings Tennis Association Men's League, I'm honored to present Alec Rude with this scholarship. Alec leads by example, hard work, dedication, and integrity. As one of the faces of Hastings tennis, Alec has connected and inspired players of all ages, from youth to adult. As a side note, just over an hour ago, Alec captained the boys' Hastings tennis team to a victory over the Egan Wildcats in the section semifinals. He will lead the team to the section finals on Wednesday, which is the first time they have played in the section finals for many, many years, probably since the early 90s. So we are happy to give the scholarship to Alex and know that he will continue his academic excellence and leading by example on the courts as he continues next year at St. Mary's University in Winona.
Gary Winia will be presenting the Hastings Knights of Columbus Scholarship.
The Knights of Columbus are proud to present our scholarships to Johan Morales and Rachel Weber. Congratulations.
The Hastings Firefighters Relief Association Scholarship will be presented by Al Storley.
Good evening. My name is Al Storley. I'm the president of the Hastings Firemen's Relief Association, and every year we donate out 2 scholarships. My captains here will donate the next one, and it's money raised from our annual booyah that's held the second week in September. I'd like to be proud to announce the recipient for this year's scholarship, Ashley Groskoff.
Gary and Jamie Stevens will be presenting the Captain James A. Match Scholarship.
Good evening. We are here tonight to present the Captain James A. Match Memorial Scholarship. This too is also funded by the Hastings Fire Department Relief Association, and I believe this is our 35th year in regards to presenting us a scholarship. This year's recipient is Jade Erlinson.
Hastings Community TV's Future Star Scholarship will be presented by Tom Wright.
Good evening. We are streaming this live on Facebook, so I do need to be a little bit more careful than usual. I've been very nervous with Mr. Warren over there, but you've been doing good so far. It is my honor to present our scholarship this year, the HCTV Future Star Scholarship, on behalf of our board and staff. And it's our 7th year, I believe, now. And this year is to this young woman, Victoria Zion. And Victoria is a star in The Echo. It's a great broadcast journalism class. And Mike is the advisor in there, and he gave me 2 big words for you. He said, very intelligent and very kind. Aw. Yes. Victoria is planning to pursue English and journalism and to attend Barnard College, unless that has changed. A little birdie just told me that it's the University of Missouri. University of Missouri. I have a hard time hearing little birdies for some reason. And let's not forget, folks, this Victoria here is ranked number 1 in her class, 4.0 GPA. I never got a whiff of the number 4 when I was in high school. This is very impressive, very impressive. Congratulations, Victoria Zion.
Pat Reagan will be presenting the Hastings Bus Company Scholarship.
Thank you. Good evening. If I may, Mr. Warren, thank you. Your pursuit of excellence has inspired us all. Awesome. Congratulations. Very proud to announce two winners of the Hastings Bus Company Scholarship this year, Michaela Becker and Claudia Schmuggy. Congratulations.
The Hastings Area Chamber of Commerce Scholarship will be presented by Tammy Friedrichs.
On behalf of the Hastings Area Chamber of Commerce and Tourism Bureau, we're proud to support Hastings youth, especially here at the high school. We have two very qualified candidates here for scholarship, Brady Braun and Carter Henderscheid. And I'd like to give you a few little comments about Brady. He was selected for his extensive volunteer work within the Hastings community and impressive academics. Congratulations. Carter was selected because of his strong attention to schoolwork and his decision to pursue higher education in a specialized field. Congratulations and best wishes, Carter.
Jen Fox will be presenting the Hastings Alumni Association Scholarship.
Well, you've already heard from many alumni, so I'll keep this brief. But first of all, we're really excited to welcome the class of 2017 into our midst. It's an honor to be amongst all of you graduates who are awarding scholarships and all of the graduates who are receiving scholarships and all of the alumni who are awarding them. Our Alumni Association is dedicated to history, community, and scholarship, and the Alumni Association is proud to award our scholarship to Jack Carlson, a student who is devoted to a well-rounded lifestyle of excellence. Between soccer, academic honors, volunteering, and coloring club, Jack really has it all. Jack, we look forward to staying in touch as you pursue economics and finance at the University of Minnesota in Duluth next year.
The George Brockman Memorial Eagles Auxiliary Scholarship will be presented by Alice Dockel.
On behalf of the Hastings Eagle Auxiliary number 2212, I present the George Brockman Memorial Scholarship to Lacey Seidel, Amy Schlossler, Peyton Hausker, and Elsa Marshall.
The next George Brockman Memorial Eagles Scholarship will be presented by Richard Robleski.
Hello, how are you today? On behalf of the Hastings Eagles Aries 2212, I present the George Brockman Memorial Scholarship to Nicholas Schultz, Samara Mendez Ray, and Jacob Given.
Kelly Kimmis will be presenting the Friends of Pleasant Hill Library Scholarship.
On behalf of the Friends of the Pleasant Hill Library, I would like to award the scholarship to Hannah Hornbuckle. Congratulations.
Friends of Leduc and Historic Hastings Scholarship will be presented by Jeff Deaver.
Thank 198 years ago, in the winter of 1819, a little history lesson, it'll be short. An Army lieutenant was leading a supply expedition up the Mississippi. They were bound for an encampment that was at the time only a collection of tents at the confluence of the Mississippi and the Minnesota rivers, but was to become Fort Snelling. Their expedition was stopped, however, by a gorge of ice at a bend in the Mississippi. They set up camp and spent the winter of 1819 to 1820 in that place that was for 33 years afterwards known as Oliver's Grove, named for the expedition's leader, Lieutenant William G. Oliver. It was renamed Hastings in 1853 by drawing names from a hat, but that's another story. The Friends of Leduc and Historic Hastings is an organization of history-loving folks from Hastings which strives to teach and preserve the unique history of Hastings by supporting institutions like the Leduc Historic Estate and the Pioneer Room in City Hall. We're thrilled to have found as a recipient for our first scholarship an individual that shares that love of history and has plans to continue to pass it on. Anders Santelman plans on majoring in secondary education at the University of Minnesota Duluth with an emphasis in history, and we wish him all the best in writing his own history. Congratulations.
The Flint Hills Resources Discovery Scholarship will be presented by Mark Stoffel.
Good evening. On behalf of Flint Hills Resources and our 1,000 employees, we are honored to present the 2016 Discovery Scholarship Award to Ethan Kimmis and Gabrielle Novak.
Carrie Jager will be presenting the Education Minnesota Hastings Future Educator Scholarship.
It is my pleasure to present Rachel Breck Anderson with the Education Minnesota Future Educator Scholarship. Like most teachers, she knew her future career at a young age. She's pursuing a career in elementary education because she is a teacher. She says her family likes to joke that she was born with a workbook in her hand. She used to have a classroom in her house, and she would teach her stuffed animals things like how to round with decimal points. Her intelligence and compassion will make her a fantastic teacher. Congratulations.
The David Friedrich Douglass Perry Memorial Scholarship will be presented by Dale and Vivian Perry.
Tonight marks the 30th year that we honor exceptional graduates of Hastings High School in memory of David Frederick Douglass Perry, the first of our 3 sons to excel at Hastings High School. An outstanding student and athlete in track and football, David graduated from the United States Air Force Academy in 1985, and in 1988 passed away on active duty as a first lieutenant in the Air Force. Receiving scholarships in David's memory are 2 young people who rank among the top students in Hastings' class of 2017. They were also top-notch performers in community service. Vivian will present the awards.
Our first awardee plans to major in aerospace engineering at Iowa State University. Daniel Williams. Our next awardee plans to major in physics and mathematics and has settled among many schools, the University of Virginia.
Judy Kimmis will be presenting the Dakota Electric Association Scholarship.
The first thing I want to say, Mr. Warren, I was almost late because I had to see you on the news. Congratulations. Hello and good evening. I serve as a member of the Dakota Electric Association Board of Directors. It's my pleasure to present this year's scholarships to Jonah Zwart, Jenna McCabe, Aliana Ritt, Kara Kapp, Jaylene Waco, Matt Puffinfuss, Chelsea Vang, Alexis Van Vossen, Maya Nash, and Keisha Knott. Congratulations. Dakota Electric is proud to support our area communities with scholarships awards each year. Dakota Electric this year has donated over $160,000 and over $1 million since our program has started. We want to wish our best wishes to all the graduating seniors. Thank you.
The Cook's Choice Scholarship will be presented by Kim Herron.
I'm Kim Perrin, the Director of Food Nutrition Services here in Hastings, and I am proud to give this scholarship to Jaden Biermeyer.
Michael and Anna Konzemius will present the Konzemius Leadership Scholarship.
I am Anna Konzemius.
And I'm Michael Konzemius. On behalf of our family, we'd like to award the Konzemius Leadership Scholarship to Brandon Haroldson and Erica Kraft.
The Community Ed Advisory Council Youth Service Leadership Scholarship will be presented by Carrie Gore and Russ Roloff.
One of us is not Russ Roloff.
Sorry. As you can see. Okay, this is Elaine. This is Carrie. And I am Evangelina. And we represent the Community Ed Advisory Council Youth Service Leadership Scholarship. And we are very honored, and I said really honored because we knew we were reading about you, that you were working so hard in Crossword Church and leadership also. And your career will be physician and biology, and all of these fields are very helpful down in America Latina, you know, because I am from there. So I know you will be very nice, a good leader. So this award is for Megan Fikema. Sorry, it's difficult for me to pronounce it in Spanish. Congratulations.
The Amy Pribnow Memorial Scholarship will be presented by Karen Pribnow.
This is our 13th year of giving a scholarship. And each year, I always think it's going to be easier, and it's not. I have been blessed in many ways in my life, especially with my children. In 2003, my 16-year-old daughter was killed in a car accident, coming home from a day of shopping and having fun with her friends. She loved God, family, friends, and school, and planned to further her education and counseling. This year, we are giving Amy Memorial Scholarship to Bradley Risch, who plans to study biology and pre-medicine. Bradley volunteers at his church, the VA hospital, LifeWorks, and is involved in school activities, including tennis and hockey. Please join me in congratulating Bradley.
Glenda Schneering will be presenting the American Association of University Women Scholarship.
Good evening. I am Glenda Schneering, and very happy to be here in behalf of the American Association of University Women, the Hastings branch. And it's my honor tonight to present our annual scholarship to the woman before you. AAUW is a national organization started way back in 1881 by women in that era who knew it was very necessary for women to achieve higher education in the event they wanted to be a part of America's future. They understood the importance of higher education, and it's in that spirit that we honor this woman tonight. So it's my honor to award the Hastings branch of AEW's scholarship to a person in whom we see determination and promise in a field of study which will advance the welfare of mankind both physically and emotionally. Her name is Marina Smallage. She will be going to Stanford University, majoring in biochemical engineering. Congratulations, Marina.
The Allina Health Regina Hospital Health Career Scholarship will be presented by Thomas Thompson.
Good evening. Each year, Regina Hospital provides for a 4-year scholarship for a well-rounded and successful high school senior interested in pursuing a career in the health services field. It's been a very positive experience tonight hearing how many of these different scholarship programs are dedicated to those entering health sciences, because us baby boomers are going to need someone to take care of us in a few years. This year's recipient, Rachel Klimek, has had a fantastic high school career with not only top academic performance, but significant participation in a variety of athletic and extracurricular activities, receiving numerous honors and recognitions along the way. She's been an active volunteer in her church and in a variety of civic organizations. And as I read her scholarship essay, something that impressed me was that she expressed gratitude to her teachers, not just for their academic teaching, but their teaching on life. And I thought that was pretty important. She also cited the importance of setting challenging goals, working hard, and getting involved as keys to success. And it's obviously been working for Rachel, so keep it up. Congratulations, Rachel.
The Allina Health Clinic's scholarships will be presented by Becky McCurris.
On behalf of the Allina Health Hastings and Clinic, I'm honored to present the scholarship recipients to Delaney Fenton and Aaron McCullough.
Next up is the Kirk Johnson Memorial HHF Staff Scholarship.
Good evening. Kirk Johnson is a counselor at Hastings High School for over 20 years who passed away last March. And as a staff, we contribute money together to try and recognize students. And when Kirk passed away, we wanted his memory to live on, and we're pleased to present this to Victor. Victor has some of the qualities that Kirk has in terms of volunteering, always having a positive attitude and always willing to listen and share, and it doesn't hurt to talk a little bit too much, just like our friend Kirk did. So congratulations, Victor. We're proud of you.
Mike Johnson will also present the HHS Staff Scholarship.
We're very proud as a school that 90% of our graduates will go on to some form of schooling after high school. It's an incredibly high percentage for a school in our area, and it really reflects the community. 60% of our students will go on to a 4-year school, and 30% will go to a 2-year school or a technical school. And as a staff, we contribute money to recognize students going into those varied areas, and we're very pleased with this year's recipients: Krista Gomez, Nicholas Blackford, Alexis Mosier, Dalton Allen, and Hannah Reing-Eisen. Congratulations, students.
The Hastings Educational Secretaries Association Scholarship will be presented by Chris Hughesby.
On behalf of the Hastings Educational Secretaries Association, this scholarship goes to Mason Lentz. Mason will be attending the University of St. Thomas in the fall. Congratulations, Mason.
Josh McClay will be presenting the Catherine Kane Scholarship.
Catherine Ann Kane graduated from Hastings High School in 1966. She went on to graduate from the University of Minnesota. She was the oldest of 7 children, very much an organizer, and loved to entertain. In 2007, she was diagnosed with leukemia and died 6 months later. Hastings was a very special place for her, She always gave back to her community, and it lives on in this Memorial Scholarship. This year's recipient, Becca Francis, wrote in her scholarship essay that she does not like to hide in the shadow. She enjoys singing on the stage, planning, volunteering. She finds value in being a confident young woman and the power of character. Becca will be attending the University of Nebraska, Lincoln, in the fall. Congratulations, Becca.
Next up is the Dream Big Education Fund Scholarship.
Scott Perkin, a 92 grad, himself a recipient of a local Hastings scholarship when he graduated 25 years ago, established Dream Big. The Dream Big scholarship goes to Alexa Harrington, who is planning on pursuing a degree in business at St. Cloud State University.
Next up is the M Award Scholarship.
The M Award is given each year by an anonymous donor to a senior who either has a medical condition or someone who works with people that have a medical disability. This year's recipient is a young lady with a central auditory processing disorder. What most people take for granted in conversations as far as hearing is a struggle for her. Pitches, sounds are all blended and muffled, hard to understand instruction and conversation. You'd never know this to see this young lady because of her sheer determination. In her application, she stated, "I have been fortunate to be surrounded by people who understand my challenges and have helped me develop methods for overcoming my disability. Over time, I became confident in my own unique abilities. And as a fellow parent, this is a part that I really, really love. In some way," these are her words, "I feel I have been blessed to have been challenged at a young age. I've had to learn how to work hard, stay organized, identify and utilize learning resources. These skills are extremely important to academic success." This amazing young lady will be continuing her academic success at Minnesota State University, Mankato. Please join me in congratulating Grace Smith.
Next up is the Pine Bend Paving Scholarship.
On behalf of Pine Bend Paving, this scholarship goes to Alexis Langenfeld. She will be attending the University of Minnesota Duluth in the fall and play volleyball for the Bulldogs. Congratulations, Alexis.
Next up is the Kirk Johnson Memorial Student Leadership Scholarship.
Like the high school staff, the students also wanted a scholarship at Kirk Johnson's name. So today, the Kirk Johnson Memorial Student Leadership Scholarship will go to these two well-rounded individuals, great kids, and Annie Fox will be majoring in elementary education at Gustavus, and Colin Kummer will be attending St. John's University.
The Minnesota Licensed Beverage Association Scholarship will be presented by Paul Veit.
Please join me in congratulating Megan Leahy, who will be attending Augsburg College to study elementary education in Spanish. She is being awarded this. She is a recipient for the Minnesota Licensed Beverage Association Scholarship. Congratulations, Megan.
Next up is the Maddie Sake Memorial Scholarship, being presented by Mike Johnson.
The scholarship is awarded by the family of Maddie Sake, a Hastings High School student who passed away in 2012 during her junior year. The family makes their selection based on several factors, including academic success. Of equal importance, however, the scholarship is given to someone who is well-rounded and shares similar values with Maddie in terms of volunteerism, positive attitude, and career goals. This year, the family's selection to receive the Maddie Sake Memorial Scholarship is Johanna Tetzloff. Please congratulate Johanna.
The Minnesota Interscholastic Athletic AD Scholarship will be presented by Chris Hughesby.
On behalf of the Minnesota Interscholastic Athletic AD Scholarship Fund, this scholarship goes to Cody LaFlave. Cody will be attending Augsburg College in the fall. Congratulations to Cody.
The Support Our Troops Haunted House Scholarship will be presented by Josh McClay.
The Support Our Troops Haunted House organization was formed in 2003 for the purpose of providing support to local servicemen and women who have been currently deployed overseas and their families. On behalf of the Support Our Troops Haunted House, we are proud to present this year's scholarship to Ms. Sarah Stoffel.
The final scholarship presented tonight is the Apple Auto Scholarship, given by Paul Veit.
That was a great sprint. What balance. Grace will be attending Hamline University, and this will help. Congratulations on receiving the Apple Autos Scholarship. Grace Bauer.
Okay, it's time to begin our second portion of our celebration this evening, the presentation of the Achievement Awards. First up is Superintendent Tim Collins presenting the National Merit Scholarship Program Awards.
We don't have 6 lines, but this group should be smart enough to figure it out. As superintendent of the Hastings School District, what an honor I get every year. This is without a doubt the highest student academic achievement that any school in the nation can give. The National Merit Scholarship Program began in 1955, and it is a nonprofit organization. Annually, there are approximately 1.5 million students, over 22,000 high schools across our nation who take the preliminary SAT National Merit Scholarship qualifying test. Tonight, we are recognizing 6 students who are commended scholars. Do you know what it takes to be a commended scholar? You need to be really smart. These 6 students scored in the top 4% of those 1.5 million students taking the exam. I ask that their parents stand at this time as I read this next paragraph. All parents, please stand and be recognized. These students are not only bright, but you have pushed them to use their intelligence, to not accept mediocrity, and above all, you have pushed them to be involved in a variety of activities. You parents recognize that life is more than just intelligence, it's giving back to others. Thank you for pushing your sons and daughters. Our first recipient William Alonji, son of Mary and Anthony Alonji. Take one step. He's been involved in jazz band, theater, National Honor Society, marching band, feminism club, and works at Fab Weddings. William will attend Macalester College to get a PhD in psychology. Congratulations, William. Noah Brenny, son of Tom Brenny and Sarah Heil Brenny. Soccer, Feminism Club, Young Democrats, Track and Field, Peer Tutors, Spanish Honor Society, Jazz Ensemble, National Honor Society, Caring for Cats Volunteer Pep Band, Hastings Futsal Club Coach, Backup Band, United Way Teen Leadership Team. It would have been easier for me to announce what he wasn't involved in. Noah will be attending the University of Virginia and plans to major in physics and mathematics. Congratulations, Noah. Jacob Brown. Jacob is the son of James and Diane Brown. Football, basketball, track and field, captain in all three of these sports. National Honor Society, Spanish Honor Society, Student Council, Link Crew Leader, Peer Helpers, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Riverside Routers 4-H Club, and is an active member in his church. Jacob will be attending the University of Minnesota Twin Cities, where he will either study agricultural science or a form of engineering. Congratulations, Jacob. Krista Gomez, the daughter of Sue Wagner and Stephen Gomez. Orchestra, theater, has participated in every play and musical. Drama Club Vice President, editor of Raiders Digest, choir, youth and government, National Honor Society, Spanish Honor Society, Feminism Club, and all-state orchestra twice. Krista plans to attend Pomona College in California, and her major is undecided at this time. Congratulations, Krista. Nathan Stockman is the son of Sarah Thompson and Robert Stockman. Football, golf, Knowledge Bowl team, organized chaos. Captain of the Knowledge Bowl team, National Honor Society member. Nathan plans to attend the University of Minnesota, College of Science and Engineering, where he will get a major in materials science. Congratulations, Nathan. Molly Utek, daughter of Joseph and Margaret Utek. Tennis, band, choir, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Link Crew, Spanish Honor Society, National Honor Society, Spring Musical, Youth Group, Sunday School, Vacation Bible School, and has taught confirmation classes. Molly plans to attend the University of Minnesota Twin Cities and major in business at the Carlson School of Management. Congratulations to the parents and these outstanding students.
The American Legion Awards will be presented by Chris Hughesby.
The first award that comes from the American Legion is the recipient Samuel McGregor. He is not able to be here tonight, but on his behalf, he is the recipient of this. It's a one-week camp for leadership this summer, and he received this scholarship because he's a strong leader, able to get along with others, enthusiastic, positive, honest. He demonstrates good quality in the classroom and the community, and we all know Sam has done all of these and above. So on his behalf, congratulations, Sam. Thank you. And now to this next award. I'm honored to give this award this year to two outstanding seniors. This award goes to Senior Judd O'Connor and Senior Marina Smallage. About this award, two fine students represent Hastings High School. When I look at them and I see them in the hallways and I've watched them the last 4 years, they're the best of the best. This is one of those awesome awards. From the classroom to grades to good work ethic, they're willing, they're kind, they're helpful, they support students, they support teachers. And if that's not enough, they're 4-year Excel members, 2-year NHS members, 2-year Link Crew leaders, above all of the academics that they've achieved. I went deeper and asked teachers what they thought of these two fine students, and of course my computer just about shut down. So I've got pages up here, but here's what some of them said. They lead by example, they're positive, they're mature beyond their years, they're always helpful and caring, dedicated to academics, activities and community. They thrive on quality. They're responsible, and more importantly, they follow through all the time. They're hardworking. They never complain. They are independent thinkers. The list truly goes on and on. Miranda will be studying biomechanics at Stanford University in the fall, and Judd will be going to the University of Winona State and study business administration. I do know that wherever these two individuals go, they will be blessed like we have been. Congratulations.
Mike Johnson will be presenting the Perfect Attendance Awards.
Our good friend Paul Veit, assistant principal, says the two keys to success in life are a positive attitude and a great work ethic. And we have students here that have been coming to every day of school here in high school for 4 years. And let's face it, life happens. Sometimes we don't feel very good. Sometimes we just don't want to get out of bed. And what you see here is success in many different areas. The average grade point average of the students before us is a 3.95 grade point average, and we're incredibly proud of them. So earning perfect attendance, Jacob Brown, perfect attendance in high school. He'll be attending the University of Minnesota in actuarial science. Congratulations, Jacob. Rachel Klemick hasn't missed a day of school, even in middle school. So it's perfect attendance for high school and middle school. She'll be attending North Dakota State University for pharmacy. Rachel Klemick. Rachel Reinke has perfect attendance in high school, and about an hour and a half ago, hit the bottom of the seventh on the softball team, hit the game-winning hit, so our softball team could win 2-1 over Eastview. They'll go to the section semis on Thursday, on Wednesday. Rachel Reinke, perfect attendance in high school. Congratulations. And Daniel Williams has perfect attendance in high school and middle school. He'll be attending Iowa State University for aerospace engineering. Congratulations, Daniel Williams, and all of our students.
Next up is the Academic, Arts, and Athletics Award, known as the AAA, from the Minnesota State High School League.
I don't know who's presenting this one, but congratulations.
Carrie Jager will be presenting the Raiders Digest Awards.
The Raiders Digest is our high school's monthly newspaper. The students on the staff plan each issue, write the articles, copy edit the articles, take the pictures, design the layout, and critique each other. We are finishing up our 8th issue. In fact, some of these students will probably be finishing up articles when they go home tonight, right? Receiving awards tonight are the editors who make the newspaper happen, our editors-in-chief, Mackenzie Schaefer-Smiley, who's not here tonight, but Sophia Sanchez, and our page editors, Kathy Blissenbach, Leah Stedding, and Krista Gomez, who I think is having her picture taken in the back. Thank you.
The Health and Human Performance Department Awards will be presented by Greg Sandkamp.
Hello, I'm here to present the Fit to Achieve Award. I usually get way down on the bottom, at the bottom of the list, but Mr. Corkish, our department, has been very organized this year, and he got me near the top, and he actually wrote a little speech to read, so I'm going to do that this year. Usually we don't. But anyway, each year the Department of Human Performance gives the Fit to Achieve Award in memory of Mike Poletti, a former teacher and coach at Hastings High School. Mike highly valued the following qualities: leadership, good sportsmanship, 100% participation of his students, as well as success in the classroom. Tonight I'm honored to present this award to the following students who have been chosen by our department to represent all human performance classes for the entire school year. These students embody these qualities of excellence, and we might want to have them demonstrate some push-ups here in just a minute. No, but anyway, on the far end there we have Colin Kummer, then we have Rachel Klimek, and we have Oliver Jablonski and Evan Peterson. Congratulations, guys.
Colin Anderson will be presenting the Business Education Department Award.
Good evening. On behalf of the Business Education Department, I'd like to recognize these students here for outstanding performance in our business classes. We've done some spectacular things, and on the far left, as you're looking at it, we have Outstanding Business Student Award. That goes to Molly Maher. Congratulations. That's for students that have excelled in multiple business courses throughout their high school career. Right next to her, we've got Noah Zach, Outstanding Business Student Award. Congratulations, Noah. And then we've got Scott Christensen. Scott was a recipient for the Money Smart Personal Finance Outstanding Performance Award, so nice job, Scott. Then we've got Michaela Karnick. Step forward, please, a little bit so we can see you. Michaela's Outstanding Business Student Award for excelling in multiple business courses, currently in accounting and doing very, very well. Then we have Nicole Bond, Outstanding Performance in Money Smart Personal Finance. Good job, Nicole. Ovi Embu, Outstanding Performance in Money Smart. He's done a wonderful job as well. And Ava Hernlum is closest to me in Outstanding Performance in Money Smart as well. Congratulations, everyone. Thank you.
The Language Arts Department Awards will be presented by David Russell Larson.
One of Ernest Hemingway's greatest tales is The Old Man and the Sea. If you're not familiar with this story, it's about a man's nonstop determination to stick with a goal, no matter the obstacles. In the novel, Hemingway writes, quote, "Now is no time to think of what you do not have. Think of what you can do with what there is." Time and again, these students before me have demonstrated a similar curiosity and tenacity in chasing the challenges they face this year in their English classes. We are proud of them. Our Language Arts Award recipients are freshmen Benjamin Ashman and Rebecca Schill, sophomores Claudia Ketchum and Jack Beisel, juniors Grace Griffith and Jacob Gringo, and seniors Krista Gomez and Victoria Zine. Thank you.
Dave Davenport will be presenting the Industrial Technology Department Awards.
Good evening, ladies and gents. Gentlemen here have worked 100% all year, and on behalf of the Industrial Tech Department, it's my pleasure to give out the following awards. We've got Joshua Jolfs, Outstanding Student in Drafting. Step forward, Josh. Got to give them the time in the limelight here. We've got Dylan Chamberlain, Outstanding Student in Woods. Evan Schindler, Outstanding Student in Metals. Jack Katoria, outstanding student in housewiring. And we've got Jackson Bowman, outstanding student in small engines and recreational vehicles. And he's, what, ninth grader? A ninth grader. And Kelly Leonard couldn't make it tonight, so if we give Kelly Leonard, a female, a round of applause for outstanding student in screen printing.
The Science Department Awards will be presented by Kurt Zabel and Chris Beamer.
Good evening. On behalf of the entire Science Department, it's my honor to present the Science Achievement Awards. And our Achievement Award for Outstanding Students in Chemistry 9 and Physics 9 goes to Logan Locke and Rebecca Schill. Our awards for Outstanding Students in Biology goes to Callie Bernard and Hannah Pearl. Outstanding Students in Chemistry, Stephanie Hain and Brian Nielsen. Outstanding Students in Anatomy, Madison Heineck. And outstanding students in AP Chemistry, Noah Brenny and Becca Francis. Outstanding student in Physics, Daniel Williams. Outstanding student in AP Physics, Aaron McCullough. Outstanding all-around senior student in Science, Marina Smallage. And the Norman Borlaug Science Achievement Award from the U of M goes to Charles Wenker. Thank you.
Tom Weber will be presenting the Art Department Awards.
So each year in the art department, we have to choose a group of students on individual disciplines in art, like painting, drawing, and ceramics. This year, as I look at this group, I would think that we could give the individual award to them in any one of those disciplines because they're all very gifted in all of them. But we just decided to go this way. So Cameron Richer is our drawing student this year. Cameron Walker is our digital media arts. Elena Ritt is our painting. Haley Anderson and Jacob Rabe are our ceramic students.
The Horticultural Department Awards will be presented by John Dewall.
Each year, the Horticulture Department selects outstanding horticulture students. We have a great group of people this year. A lot of them have been up here before. First of all, outstanding floral students. Judd O'Connor, if you step forward. Josie Kummer, Noah Coleman in floral, and then Sawyer Levos and Nick Dietrich in landscaping. You guys have just done a fantastic job. Great job, you guys.
The Yearbook Award will be presented by Tom Weber. who is getting his photo taken right now.
All right. Yeah, so I do yearbook too. Some interesting things going on in yearbook around the state, I guess. But let's say, each year I get asked the question, what's it take to create a yearbook? The answer is simple. It's right here. Good students that'll work hard. So this year, we had a full room of them, but Allison Krishner, Delaney Fenton, Katie Norwig, and Mackenzie Smiley are best of the best. And I guess this year's award is more of a thank you than anything else. So thank you for your hard work. I really appreciate it. And they created another great book. It's 2 years for all of these guys, so thanks.
The Global Languages Department Awards will be given by Rochelle Nielsen and Erica Peterson.
Hola, buenas noches. Salut, tout le monde.
All right, muy bien. On behalf of the Spanish department, I'm honored to recognize these students. If you could step forward, please. Ariel. Georgia, is that? Aren't you Ariel? Ariel. Oh, Espanol. Bianca. Is Elizabeth Mann here? Okay, Sofia with the Spanish Ambassador Award, and Claudia, Ava, and Lucia with Spanish Achievement Awards. Over the past 4 to 5 years, these young women have generously shared their time and talents both in and outside of the Spanish classroom. Through their creativity, hard work, and leadership, they have positively impacted both our Spanish program and the Hastings High School community. These young women have demonstrated not only academic excellence, but they have also worked incredibly hard to reach out and connect with others and to promote cultural understanding, friendship, and humanity. Tonight, it is our pleasure to thank you, your parents, and others who have helped you become the delightful and amazing human beings that you are. We will miss all of you. We are confident that you will continue to have a positive impact on the world around you. Enhorabuena.
Bonsoir, je m'appelle Erica Peterson, and I'm one of the French teachers here, and I would like to honor several of the students that I've had the pleasure to work with for, some of them for 3 years, and it's hard to see them go because I got a chance to really spend some time with them. We have 2 different awards, and I will start with the, I guess I'm asked to step forward to honor Brady Braun, and Jack Carlson, and Alana Childs. Anna Franzik is not here tonight, and Erica Kraft. And your work as French Honor Society officer has been invaluable this entire year and also in the past, not just to Monsieur Letourneau and myself, but also to the students at the school and the community as they were putting on Mardi Gras. Each one of you has brought different strength to the task, and you've really worked really well together and supported each other's, and you're definitely leaving a strong legacy behind. You have been a true joy to work with, and we could not be more appreciative for what you have done. Merci mille fois. Please honor them. And that was for the, oops, sorry, one more thing. That was for the French Ambassador Award. We also have the French Achievement Award that goes to Kyle Renfro, who was not able to come today. He's our current FHS president, and he has been leading by example, given more than generously of his time and talents. I think he's amassed more points than anyone ever has, as long as I've been leading this club. We will miss his positive energy, creativity and his unique ability to bring people together and have a lot of fun. This award typically also goes to someone who is very strong in the classroom, and Kyle has not slid down the senior slide. He continues to apply himself, and he really realizes that language is something that he wants to master because it is a vital part of becoming a global citizen. And so for that, I'd like to honor him with that award. Thank you, all of you, and you're amazing.
Courtney Iverson will be presenting the Student Council Awards.
Student Council is a committee that puts on different events throughout the school year, such as homecoming, snow week, and different fundraisers, such as the toy drive for Toys for Town and the food drive for the local food shelf. Annie, Aaron, and Levi have shown true leadership, not only in their school, but also in their community. And I know that their leadership is going to take them far in their future endeavors. Congratulations and thank you.
Next up are the Social Studies Department Awards, presented by Amy Childers.
Josh Jelfs, I know you're here. You've already been up here. Did you already leave thinking he was done? Okay, so every year the Social Studies Department gives out 2 awards for students in grades 9 through 11, and then one for a student in Advanced Placement, U.S. Government, and our 2 college classes, our college economics and our college psychology. And I asked these fine young people's teachers to give me a few words, and because social studies teachers are never at a loss for words, please know that I have heavily editorialized to make this even shorter than what it should be. Of Amy Roach, Mr. Smallage said she is intellectually curious with a true desire to expand her understanding of the issues. She's broad-minded, thoughtful, and considerate toward her classmates. She is self-motivated and comes to class each day ready to positively engage in activities and discussions. Of Andrew O'Brien, he said, Andrew is a competitor. He brings to class a constructive enthusiasm that's contagious. His consistent effort and inquisitive nature add greatly to the classroom discussions and help set the positive tone of the class. He's an upstanding student and citizen. In 10th grade, we have Julia Morrison. Mr. Reuter said that his first impression of Julia was that she was kind of a quiet, sort of passive, but hardworking student. Then she started writing papers, and he learned quickly that Julia is a force. She's thoughtful, dynamic, and she approaches all tasks with confidence, resolve, and excellence. Drew Davis, he said, Drew needs a challenge. He wants to think. Recently, the students wrote an essay. It was exhausting for most. When Drew got done, he exclaimed, "That was great. I love a challenge." And amazingly, his classmates didn't beat him up. When I think back through the year, that has been Drew's consistency. He does not back down if things get hard. In fact, it is when Drew comes alive and thrives. In 11th grade, we have Mr. Arthur Dressenwall. And Mr. Lute said, you will frequently hear students mention how naturally smart and gifted Arthur is. And while those assessments are correct in regards to Arthur's natural gifts, they are not entirely accurate of his success. What really separates Arthur from the pack is his insatiable quest for knowledge and a willingness to put more into his studies than any other student I have ever taught. Arthur is in a league of his own. And Leah Stedding, also in 11th grade, he said he could really almost say ditto in regards to Leah, as she and Arthur have really been a pretty amazing 1-2 punch this year in APUSH, especially when it comes to their ability to do historical writing, specifically historical analysis and synthesis. One of my favorite Leah moments came when she literally played the role of cheerleader for another classmate who didn't think they could get up and do a speech in front of the class, and she just kept encouraging and showering her with positivity until she finally did it. Leah is a rock star in every way. In 12th grade, Advanced Placement Government, Mr. Sill said that Hannah Hornbuckle is a political scientist. She's been a constant joy in my U.S. Gov class this year. She does the typical things that top students do, like diligent homework and high test scores, but she also goes above and beyond both in her analytical writing and group projects. Hannah brings thoughtfulness and excellence to everything she does. Lastly, the civic concern is not only seen in class, but throughout her life as well. I was proud to be with her for the inauguration trip and will miss her in class. Mr. Colvin managed to actually be succinct. He said of Brady Braun in college psychology, Brady is incredibly bright, who regularly seeks to understand the depth and complexity of psychology as it applies beyond the textbook and classroom walls. Good job. And lastly, in college macro and micro, and I don't think Josh ever found his way up here, I will say of Josh Jelfs that I have him in class, and I had another teacher come in and observe last week, me, not my class, and I said, would you just watch to see if as I'm talking the students are engaged and just kind of keep track if I'm leaving time for questions. And so she had written down who asked questions and how many, and there were 5 students who had asked 1 or 2 questions. Josh had asked 11 questions, and it's not even like teaching the Riddler, like he just really, really wants to know. On a daily basis, you'll hear out of Josh's mouth, so is that like, right, because he wants to make analogies, and so it's been great. Congratulations, all of you.
Laura Zabel, we will be presenting the Mathematics Department Awards.
Good evening, everybody. We're almost done. You're doing so well. Good job. Gets to be a long night of rewarding people, and I guess we could have probably had triple the amount of students up here. It's so hard. I mean, all of us that stand up here today, all of these students are so incredibly talented, so it's very difficult to select. And we really try to spread it around and award a lot of different things. So tonight, it's my pleasure to award the awesome Math Nerd Awards. Yes, embrace it, right? The Math Nerd Awards. We are so blessed in the math department to have amazing mathematicians, and they will go far because of their ability. In honors geometry, we have 2 awards for outstanding student. And if you could step forward when I call your names, Anna Klimick and Darren Scott. And in honors advanced algebra, Katie Johag and Brooke Lilly. In honors pre-calculus, we have Kelsey Baker and Trey Rogers. In AP Calculus AB, the first year course, John Rupp and Molly Utek. In AP Calculus BC, which is year 2, we have Jacob Brown and Marina Smallage. And our last award is in AP Statistics, Nick Blackford and Bailey Flegel. We are so proud of all of you. Congrats.
The Family and Consumer Science Awards, known as FACS, will be presented by Amanda Milholland.
My first award tonight recognizes outstanding achievement in family and consumer science and life skills. This class helps students navigate the sometimes bumpy road of adolescence while preparing them for life beyond high school. The student I selected for tonight's Achievement Award stood out due to her natural leadership and communication skills. She came to my classroom every single day with a huge smile, fantastic attitude, and strong work ethic. My heartfelt congratulations goes out to Miss Sarah Radke. Sarah, you're an amazing student, and I am so happy that you were in my class this fall. My second award goes out to an outstanding student in child development and psychology. And I chose for this award Morgan Schultz. Morgan achieved a high level of growth and development throughout the semester, and her homework and test scores were consistently at the top of the class. And her innate ability to understand children makes her stand out in the crowd. However, Morgan's level of success in my class was not defined by just her grades. Her participation in class discussion and high work ethic quickly made her stand out as a valuable member in class and as a role model for her peers. Congratulations tonight to Morgan Schultz. Thank you for being such a dedicated, hardworking student.
Our final award this evening is the Vocal Music Department Award. Each year, our department gives the Arian Award to the outstanding seniors in the department. This award is voted on by the seniors in the program and acknowledges students that have given countless hours of time to our very large and active program. Tonight, we recognize 2 students. This year's Arian Award winners are Matt Liefeld and Noah Zach.
Thanks and have a good night.